Sometimes pain is a portal to your next level. The greatest blessing often comes from doing what you don't feel like doing, to where you have to grow through what you go through to get to your next dimension. Let's talk about the grief and greatness that comes from growing pains. Oh, I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you are doing well. Yeah, let's go all the way up. Family, y'all know what we do. Come on, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, while you're hitting the thumbs up button on this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. Come on, I don't want you to be a ghost follower at all. I want you to hit that subscribe button. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow our channel. Family, we are talking today about growing pains. Yeah, how to grow through what you're going through. Yeah, let's talk about it. How to grow through what you're going through. I want to get into it and go all the way up. Come on, let's turn on the lights in here. Come on, let's turn some lights on. Yeah, let's light it up in here. Let's light it up in here. Too lit to quit. Too rare to compare. Yeah, we're going to stay lit. We're going to have a conversation of illumination. Why? Because we are the light of the world. You know, I realize this as we're talking on our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. There are two types of pains in life. As we're talking about growing pains, two types of pains in life. You got the pain of discipline, or you have the pain of consequence. It's the pain of discipline and the pain of consequence. And here's the question. Which one will you choose? Will you choose the pain that comes from growth? Or will you choose the pain that is consequential to your future, to where you say, you know what, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. I would have been here. I could have done this. I should have done that. I should not have procrastinated on this particular goal. Now I'm experiencing this particular setback in my life simply because I would not do what I was supposed to do to get to where I needed to be. And that blessing that comes from doing what you don't feel like doing is that pain of discipline. That's what it is. Don't always feel like eating the right thing. Don't always feel like doing the right thing. Don't always feel like going to the gym. You don't always feel like taking care of what you need to take care of and adulting. But here's the thing, it hurts to grow. Come on, family, type grow. Type grow. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Type grow. Come on, go for what you know, family. Type grow. Type grow. Type grow. It hurts to grow. It hurts to eat the right foods. It hurts to exercise. It hurts, here it is, to even cut off toxic people. Yeah. It hurts to do all of that. And here's what I realized. Oftentimes, the people who caused you the most pain at one time gave you the most joy. Yes, they did. That's how you get the most pain from them. Because they brought you the most joy. You brought them so close to you. And here's the thing. Your mind doesn't always think about the bad experiences. Because if you'll be honest, sometimes you think about the good memory and the good memories, despite all of the pain that came from the misery. You think about that particular song. You think about the smell of the cologne. You think about that particular individual's perfume. You think about the time you spent together that elicits good thoughts despite a heartbreaking moment. You think about all of those things that can, in many cases, be deleterious to your destiny. But here's what I realize. You can't allow those thoughts to distract you from the purpose within you, because here's the thing that's going to be most painful. The thing that is going to be most painful in your life is you refusing to live a purposeful life. Let me say that again. The thing that is going to become most painful in your life is your refusal to live a purposeful life. Your refusal to put in healthy boundaries. Your refusal to live a disciplined life. Yeah, you're going to have to grow through what it is that you go through. And that's what we're talking about, these type of growing pains. Grow through what you're going to have to go through. Because we believe everything's just going to be name it and claim it, blab it and grab it, speak it and receive it, name it and claim it, blab it and grab it, speak it and receive it. That's what we think is always going to be. No, there's going to take some time and seriousness and discipline and toughness and sweat equity and sacrifice. These are the words that we don't always like. But for you to get to where it is that you're going to want to receive and want to get to where it is that you want to go, going to have to prioritize. Going to have to prioritize your time. You're going to have to prioritize your relationships. You're going to have to prioritize the thoughts in your mind, your time, your relationships. Come on, family, type that. Type prioritize. Type prioritize. Might be for the season for you to where you can't hang out. Yeah. Woo. Hello. Might be the season for you to where you got to stay, where you got to shelter in place in your home so that you can get your vision out, so that you can write that book, so that you can build that business. Yeah. Because if not, you keep procrastinating. You'll keep pushing your season back when you need to be moving forth, when you need to be moving forward. Too many of us, we're ignoring the red flags. We're running the red lights and we're stopping on green ones. We keep telling ourselves what it is that we're not going to be able to do, how we need to make sure that we're here, we're there, we're everywhere, but we're not present with ourselves. We are not present with our purpose. We're not present with what it is that God wants us to do in and through our life. And so what is it that we do? We just go through suffering in and through life because we have not made the prime decisions and choices that are oftentimes painful, but they are purposeful. I need you to hear me. I need you to hear me. The thing that is most painful can become most purposeful. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. I know it as a matter of fact. Do you think I felt like writing every book that I've ever written? Do you think I felt like doing all the painful things and the work, the discipline behind the scenes so that I could shine? But you didn't see me when I was, quote unquote, shooting in the gym. You didn't see all the character development and the sleepless nights. Yeah. To where I had to get my purpose on paper. To where I had to do something with the vision of what it is that God gave me. And too many of us were talking ourselves out of what it is that God wants us to step into. I need you to hear me. It's not so much about where you're going in life. It's what you're willing to give up to get there. Come on, family. Type let's go. Type let's go. Let's go. You keep blaming Stop giving your haters so much credit. Stop giving people so much credit. You keep talking about, well, I got these haters, I got this, that. And the biggest hater is oftentimes the one in the mirror. Because they're not standing in your way, you're standing in your way. They're not talking to you 24/7. The thoughts in your head are talking to you 24/7. The emotional snipers of what it is that you're dealing with, the limiting beliefs, the lack of the self-confidence, the lack of self-esteem. Nobody can make you feel inferior without your permission. Give yourself permission to grow. Give yourself permission to breathe. Give yourself permission to believe. Give yourself permission to walk in the performative aspect of your purpose. Come on, you got to get rid of those emotional snipers, stinking thinking that keeps you sulking and sinking. All of those deleterious thoughts as to what won't work, as to why it won't work, as to how it won't work, as to you continually thinking about what can go wrong, will go wrong. Come on, you ought to say the devil is a liar. Listen, I'm taking authority over my mind. I'm taking authority over my thoughts. Whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are worthy, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are of virtue. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, I'm going to think on these things. Come on, family, type think big. Type think big. Come on, family, we're having a super conversation. Drop a super chat. Drop a super sticker. Yeah. Good place to sow into this word that you're hearing right now. Growing pains. How to grow through what it is that you're going through. That's what we're talking about today. Come on, hit the thumbs up button on this video, family. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Yeah. You might as well hit the subscribe button while you're doing that as well. Subscribe to our channel. Channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. Listen, family, I love seeing all of these colorful badges that are here in our chat. That is because you all have supported one, and I sincerely salute you and thank you for doing that. Many more of you can do that as well. Go ahead, support one of our badges. Yeah, one of the levels. We've got cheers for 3 tiers. VIP, very important person you are with a very important purpose. You have royalty, king, queen. Your royalty demands loyalty. OQP, only quality people. Come on, family, type OQP in the chat. Only quality people. You up with OQP? Yeah, you know me, now you show me. Come on. Yeah, you know me, now you show me. Come on, go ahead and get a badge. Secure a badge right now. Go ahead and get one. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description of this video. Tap the join button. Go ahead and secure a badge. You up a VIP, royalty, OQP. Yeah, you know me. Now you show me. We're talking right now about how to grow through what you go through. We're talking about growing pains. There's something called the 90-91 rule. Come on, family, type that. 90-91. 90-90-1. Yeah. The 90-91 rule. Author Robin Sharma talks about this particular 90-91 rule, which is all about the prioritization of your time. And here's what he suggests. He suggests that for the next 90 days, to spend the first 90 minutes of your workday on the one single most important thing, an opportunity that's going to move the needle forward in your industry. I want you to think about what that is. What is the singular thing that I can do for the next 90 days? For the first 90 minutes of my day on the one thing that's going to move the needle forward and open new doors of opportunity in my industry. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that. Listen, I guarantee you, if you join our Eagles community, you're going to experience exponential value. Yeah, you are. You're going to experience an exponential breakthrough quicker than 90 days. Yeah, as we grow your greatness, as you grow in the areas of your multiple intelligences, of your emotional intelligence, your relational intelligence, of your spiritual gifts, of your mandate to do ministry in the marketplace, of you navigating the terrain of your life, because I'm taking you to a place within yourself that you can't go by yourself. You're going to have a coach like me. You're going to have accountability partners in our Eagles community. Come on, family, drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat, as a matter of fact. I want you to go right now, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, and I guarantee you will be transformed. The 90-91 rule. What can you do each and every single day for the next 90 days? Here's what that is. That is about being committed to your commitment. That is about you prioritizing you. That is about you being disciplined. And breaking news. I just want to interrupt this regularly scheduled program, bring you some important announcements. I got a special message in the midst of this special message. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. I want you to stick and stay. More is coming your way. More breakthrough is coming on the other side of this break. After these messages, I guarantee you, I'll be right back. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this moment. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Come on, family, heed to these resources that we've heard. I want you to check it out. Yeah, I got a lot of resources for you. Heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. We're talking about growing pains, how to grow through what you're going through. And we're talking right now about the 90-91 rule. Author Robin Sharma talks about this particular rule for the next 90 days. And for the next 90 minutes of your day, for the first 90 minutes of your day, rather, spend the first 90 minutes of your day on the single most important thing that's going to move the needle in your industry. Yeah, for the next 90 days, spend the first 90 minutes of your work day on the single most important thing that's going to move the needle in your industry. So what does that might mean? What might that mean for you? That might mean that you got to get up earlier. That might mean that you have to go to bed earlier so that you can get up earlier. Why? Because you have a purpose to fulfill. Before you report to your job, are you willing to work on your dream? How much does your dream matter to you? How important is your dream to you? Because if it's that important to you, you'll prioritize for it. You'll work for it. You'll sacrifice for it. You won't cut corners to try to get there. Whatever you want to see growth in, you have to invest time in. Whether that's for your spiritual development, whether that's your interpersonal growth, whether that's for your business, whether that's for your particular marketplace mandate, whether that's for your emotional intelligence, whether that's your relational intelligence, whether that is you increasing your business acumen. I don't know what it is. Whether that's you taking care of your health and prioritizing that, I don't know what it is. But here's what you have to do. You have to begin to prioritize your time to make it work in your favor. That's what you have to do. Prioritize your time to make it work in your favor. Family, type this. Type 66. Type 66. Type 66. And I'm not talking about the 66 books of the Bible. Yes, that's good to know. But 66, I'm talking about this. I'm dropping some gems and jewels on you that I hope you pick up and that I hope you put into practice, that I hope you adopt it and use it as a resource to make your life work. In order to shift from pain to gain. Come on, family, type gain. Type gain. Yeah, I know I told you type 66. I'm also telling you type gain. In order to shift from pain to gain, here's what I have to do. I have to be willing to break bad habits in order to form new ones. That's what you have to be willing to do. Are you willing to break bad habits in order to form new ones? Because contrary to popular belief, to form a new habit, it takes more than 21 days. And this is what we've been told. It takes 21 days to form a new habit. Not true. Here's why. According to the European Journal of Social Psychology, it takes 66 days to form a new habit. Why is that? Because the formation of a habit evolves over time. And if it evolves over time, it's got to get the brain involved in order to solidify the habit. You don't just go from Butterfingers to blueberries in 21 days. You don't just go from Skittles to strawberries in 21 days. No, because there's something that's called neuroplasticity. This is the ability for the brain to modify, to change, to adapt, to adopt, so that you reach a particular point of automaticity. Yeah, so you do a 0 to 100 real quick in the snap of a finger. That doesn't always happen in 21 days because oftentimes you can relapse not just at 21 day mark, but even quicker than that. But when I move into a place of automaticity through the aspect of getting my brain involved in the particular habit, to break it, to build it, to adopt it, to whatever I need to do. After the adaptation rather, of neuroplasticity, here comes automaticity. Scientific research unveils that you have to get to a point of consistency by repetition for not 21 days, for not 30 days, for not 40 days, for not 50 days, for not even 60 days. But you got to get to that particular place and phase of 66 days to where a good habit becomes automatic. Come on, family, type good habit. Type good habits. Good habits. Good habits. Yeah, I want the good habit to become automatic. What did the Jackson 5 say back in the day? Automatic, systematic, full of color, self-contained. Tune in channel to your box. Tune in channel to your brain. Yeah, I want the good habits to be so automatic that I'm able to turn down the bad ones. And here's the thing. How bad do you want to break the habit? How bad do you want to develop and adopt good, new, and improved, developed, and relevant habits? Here's the thing. Can you dedicate your time to improving your life for a minimum of 2 months? Do you believe that your life and your time is important enough to where you can dedicate 2 months to it? 2 months and a couple of days of change. Don't you think you're worth 2 months of dedicated focus? Hello? Don't you think you're worth 2 months of development and identity and digging deep and looking at your soul and your goals of where it is that you want to be, of you charting your progress, of you, here it is, doing the interpersonal work that nobody can see. And oftentimes, most of us will not dedicate ourselves to what people cannot see. Oh, you'll dedicate yourself to being G'd up from the feet up. They can see that instantaneously. You dedicate yourself to getting your nail done, hair done, everything did. Are you fancy, huh? They can see that. Go in one way, come out the other way. You dedicate yourself to having your hair whipped, dipped, fried, dyed, laid to the side. Go in one way, come out the other way. Woo! Instantaneous. But that's not how discipline works. That's not how bad habits are broken. That's not how development takes place. It takes time. It's not instantaneous. And because oftentimes the blessing is not microwavable, because it ain't air fryer related, it's crock pot. It's a slow cook. Listen, them real chefs, them real cooks, oh, they know the value of a crock pot, not a TV dinner. Are you willing to dedicate the time for you so that you can see a return on your investment? So that you can grow through what it is that you go through. So that you can exact some level of self-control. So that you can move into a place of discipline to where you disappear for a little time. But then again, after you disappear for a little time, and your counterparts are not growing, you pop out grown. Yeah, I'm an adult, but I'm still growing. And I did the hard work. I did what most people didn't want to do. I sat with myself. I sat with my emotions. I was able to take the mask off. I was able to look at the ugly aspects of who it is that I am. I was able to look at what it is that I need to do, how it is that I need to evolve. Because as long as this world revolves, I must continue to evolve. And if you don't evolve, you won't be involved. Will you? I want to challenge you. Come on, family, type accept the challenge. Accept the challenge. I want to challenge you. Yeah, for the next 66 days. For 66 and 90. Next 66 days of you taking the time to develop good habits. What are those particular areas that you know you need to improve in? Maybe it's one particular area. Maybe it's a multiplicity of areas. What is something that you can do for the next 90 days, for the first 90 minutes of your day, that one thing that's going to shift the needle in your industry? Can you take the time to engage with creativity, with focus, with ingenuity, so that you eventually see the success? Because it's not so much about what you want in life, it's about what you're willing to give up to get there. That speaks to the sacrifice. And there is no success without sacrifice. And you're doing it so much until, here it is, it becomes automatic. Why? Because I've developed something that is systematic. Strategy, structure, solutions, and systems to save yourself time, energy, and money. I challenge you to prioritize you. I challenge you to prioritize your time. I challenge you to put in the work to build and to develop and to craft good habits that cause you to grow. Growing out of the pain and growing into that which is purposeful until it's so natural to you to where it becomes so automatic for you. To where, hear me, you become impervious to negativity. Nah, that ain't bothering me. You become impervious to distractions. No, I can eliminate that too. Because I'm focused. I'm focused on my focus. Here's what I realize about change. Family, just type change. Type change. Here's what I realize about change. Change is this. Hard in the beginning. Messy in the middle. But here's what change is. Change is beautiful in the end. If and only if you're dedicated to it. Hard in the beginning, messy in the middle, but it's beautiful in the end if you're dedicated. If you're focused on your focus. If you're really about that life. Why is that? Because it takes you taking a risk. But this is not just some any old type of risk. This is a calculated risk. Why is that? Because the greatest risk is in not taking one. And too often what we are doing, we're taking our problems to people with problems. Well, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? And you're just consulting everybody, and most of the people that you're consulting haven't even constructed anything. Are you consulting with a counselor? Are you consulting with those who can counsel you, who are mentors, who are advocates, who actually want to see you grow, who have constructed something? In the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Got everybody up in your business, and now you're going out of business. Too many of us are taking our problems to people with problems, rather than understanding and realizing that 80% of people don't care about your problems and 20% are glad that you have them. Hard truth. HTA, hard truth alert. HTC, hard truth conversation. Essentially, most people don't even care. So here's what you got to do. Work harder. Take your problems to the problem solver. Research indicates this, that we spend 2.1 hours of our day being distracted. Come on, family, type focus. We spend 2.1 hours of our day being distracted. And here's what happens. For you to get refocused, it takes 21 minutes to refocus your focus and energy after being distracted. It takes focus to not be distracted. The opposition wants you to be distracted. The opposition wants to rob you of your focus. And here's what the enemy can't do. The enemy can't take your gift. The enemy can't take your purpose, but this is what the enemy wants to do. The enemy wants to distract you from using your gift. He can't take your gift, but he wants to distract you from using your gift. The only way that I grow in my gift is by growing in the level of my focus. The only way I grow in my level of creativity is by growing in the level of my focus. The only way I grow in the level of my purpose is by growing in the level of my focus. Don't allow anyone, don't allow anything to abort your assignment. Get back in alignment. Come on, get back in realignment with your assignment. Get back in realignment with your focus. Your purpose will live based upon how you are aligned to it. And too many times we are lying to ourselves about it. Keep lying. Well, I got time. I got this. I got that and the other. You keep saying that. And time is moving with swift transition. Thing got wings. Life has wings and it's flying by. What do you have to show for the time that you have wasted? Come on, it's time to get back in alignment. It's time to move back into a place of personal mastery. Because personal mastery eliminates and prevents you from unnecessary misery. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Personal mastery prevents you from unnecessary misery. That personal mastery looks like discipline. That personal mastery looks like taking time to focus. That personal mastery looks like taking the time for solitude and silence so that I can move into a greater place of next level thinking, next dimension type of thinking. The strategy, the structure, the solution, the systems. So where I'm able to organize, I'm able to strategize, I'm able to optimize. I'm able to deploy my gifts into particular arenas and particular environments so that I don't have to get ready, but I'm staying ready. So that when the opportunity comes, I'm already ready to step into it. Lord, please open doors for me. Lord, please open doors for me. But are you ready to step into those doors? Or will you embarrass yourself when you step into them simply because you're not prepared? You're envious of those individuals who are already in those particular doors, who are already in alignment with their divine assignment. But here's what you didn't see. You didn't see them doing more than just praying and fasting. That's good. That's needed. That's necessary. But did you see them studying? No, you didn't see that either. You didn't see them focusing. You didn't see them disciplining themselves. You didn't see them doing the hard work, which is the heart work, to be able to shift from where it is that they were to where it is that they can be. And family, it's time to grow through it. Grow through the trauma, grow through the triggers, grow through the negative childhood development, grow through the father wounds, grow through the mother wounds, grow through being talked about, grow through being bullied, grow through being seen as the black sheep, grow through being ostracized, grow through it. Grow through that pain until it turns into healing. Grow through that sorrow until it turns into joy. Grow through that sadness until it turns into gladness. Grow through that anonymity until it shifts into opportunity. Grow through being overlooked until you move into a place to where you're overbooked. Who am I talking to? I hope it's you. Grow through it. Yeah, the growing pains. I know it's been painful, but hear me, it will be purposeful. The diagnosis was painful, but hear me, it's going to be purposeful. The tragedy was painful, but hear me, it's going to transform you into something that which is purposeful. God didn't bring you this far to only bring you this far. Forward ever, backward never. You can grow through what you go through. Growing pains. Now, because it's going to be purposeful soon enough. Family, I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. I want you to sow into good ground. I want you to sow into your promise. Yeah, because you're packaged with purpose, promise, possibility, and potential. Despite how painful it's been, won't always be this way. The pain is a teachable moment. And here's what you have to do. Own it. Come on, family, type own it. Own it through accountability. Own it through respectability. Own it through responsibility. Own your growth. I can't grow for you. Your pastor can't grow for you. Your lawyer can't grow for you. Your wife or your husband can't grow for you. Your bae or your boo can't grow for you. Your mother or your father can't grow for you. You got to want it bad enough to where you're willing to sacrifice it. You're willing to sacrifice for it. You're not going to allow anybody, anything, any conversation, any habit to get in the way of what God has coming your way. Family, we've had a super conversation. I want you to sow via super chat, via super sticker. Yeah, not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. I I'm believing 30, 60, 100 fold is going to happen if you don't fold. Did you hear what I just said? 30, 60, 100 fold is going to happen for you if you don't fold. That's right. Don't fold. Don't flounder. Don't flinch. Keep on fighting. Seed time and harvest. The day that you plant the seed is not the same day that you eat the fruit. There is a germination. There is a process of time. Yeah, I believe God can do it suddenly in your life, and yes, he will. But there's also some particular aspects in your season of suddenly that you're going to have to grow through what it is that you go through. The trying of your faith, work with patience. Patience, experience. The experience comes out of the patience. And the trying of your faith, experience hope. Don't lose your hope. Tie a knot in your rope and hold on to hope. This is a good ground to sow into. You can sow via super chat, via super sticker. Links are in the chat for where and how to sow. Links are in the description of this video for where and how to sow. It's not as a debt that you owe. It is a seed that you sow. PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Cash App, $ Access Identity, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr @gmail. And I'm believing God's going to do it in and through your life. Thank you for your seeds that you're sowing. Thank you for your seeds that you're sowing. Because the seed that you sow is going to grow. It's going to reap a harvest of blessing. No enemy is going to be able to choke it. Nobody's going to be able to down talk it or speak to it. Only life and that more abundantly is going to happen to it. Links in the chat. Links in the description of this video for where and how to sow. Family, you need the right teacher. Because oftentimes the greatest gift that a teacher can give you is speed. They can take what they've learned in decades and give it to you in days. What they've learned in moments and months and give it to you in minutes. You need coaches in your life. You need a coach in your life. That's going to give you the strategies, the structure, the solutions, and the systems to take your vision to another dimension. Increasing your ideas, your impact, and your influence is what it's all about. And what you have to do is you have to identify issues because you can't fix what you cannot find. And so let me teach you how to get better at speaking, how to develop your spiritual gifts, how to increase in the level of your purpose, your emotional intelligence, your relational intelligence. I want you to soar with us into greater success, purpose, progress, and maximize your marketplace mandate. I want you to join us in our Thrive Tribe. Come on, Eagles, my Eagles family, drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Join us in our Thrive Tribe to experience the love, to experience the leadership, to experience the life skills enrichment, to experience all of the great aspects of what it is that we show you how to birth your gifts. The teachings, the trainings, the sessions, the empowerment, getting poured into, because oftentimes we are pouring from an empty cup and we need to be poured back into. I want to be a voice of reason. I want to be a voice of empowerment that encourages you. I want to see your face in our digital space. Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. Family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. While you're at it, hit the subscribe button to our channel as well. If you don't have a badge, I encourage you to go ahead and support one. Link to do it is in our chat. Link to do it is in our description of our video as well. VIP, royalty, OQP. You up with OQP? Yeah, you know me. If you up with OQP, yeah, you show me. Go ahead and get a badge even right now, because not only does the color of your content change in our chat to where you have a colorful badge, but you also get access to our Connor's Corner content, behind the scenes, sneak peek, information, revelation, inspiration that you're not going to see on my social media. You're not going to see it right here on the YouTube channel. It's only going to be in our members portal that is only a part of our YouTube channel. Membership has its privileges. Go ahead and get one. Family, in the mix, is out of time. But trust me, y'all, I am not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. Family, I want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. Yeah. As you're hitting the thumbs up button on this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button on our channel. I don't want you to be a ghost follower at all. I want you to stay in lock and in step. Y'all. We also mix it up right here on the YouTube side, but also on our sister satellite stations on social media. And I just got a question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Well, then step this way. Step that way. Yeah, step this way. Step that way. Which way? By friending me and following me and connecting with me right now. Yeah, today on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop at EddieConnorJr. Come on, family, put some respect on my name. EddieConnorJr. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, please reach out to me. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, now why would you look any further? Come on, I'm the man for the job. Invite me to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your event, your session. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's make some progression. Email me to invite me, info@eddieconnor.com. Email me to invite me, info@eddieconnor.com. And it would be an honor to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family, it's been fun, but you know a brother gotta run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure. But I want you, yes, you, to keep the faith. And remember, it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. Family, there is power in partnership, and we are better together, which is why I am on a mandated mission to activate 30, yes, 30 new action takers who are ready to soar beyond their limits. I'm ready to develop and deploy you into your gifts and your greatness. Now, are you ready? Well, get activated by joining the Eagles Academy, where we cultivate your gifts and your talents to become the greatest version of yourself. And we do this through weekly mastermind sessions where you receive strategies for exponential growth with self-paced Eagles Nest reflections that include personalized feedback to transform you, to renew your mindset, to empower you to take action and actualize your purpose. Are you an action taker? If so, today I ask you, are you ready to answer the call? Well, great. Then visit theeaglesacademy.com and become a member. For only $24.99, you will unlock unlimited knowledge and resources that will launch you and catapult you into the greatest version of yourself. I invite you to the winner's circle. On your mark, get set, go right now to theeaglesacademy.com and seize this